designed to keep you informed about people accused of crimes.
But the information that you are looking for might be hidden from you. We discovered cases can disappear from Missouri's online court records website while they are still pending. And tonight, in a special KRCG 13 report, Garrett Bergquist investigates these Casenet Castaways.
August 28th, 2015. Trooper James Bava dies in a crash while chasing a speeding motorcycle rider. That fall, prosecutors charge Sergei Komarzan in connection with Bava's death.
20-year-old Sergei Komarzan faces prosecution for murder in the death of James Bava.
Like any case, Komarzan's was put on the state court's website, called Casenet. Then, for several months, it disappeared. Court staff increased the security setting on Komarzan's case. That hid it from public view. The ACLU of Missouri says hiding cases violates the public's right to know what's happening in the courtroom.
As a general rule, court records should always be open. They belong to the public. They are public records. And more importantly, the courts, like all the rest of government, operate best when they're operated out in the open and there's transparency.
John James is Komarzan's lawyer. He asked the judge to raise the security settings on the case.
It's something we do in most cases we handle that are highly publicized at this point. If things get publicized that the jury should not know about, you kind of ruin the jury pool very easily.
James says his firm started doing it after an incident a couple of years ago involving a murder trial.
And the local paper went to the courthouse and got the file and published all of our motions, which had the effect of prejudicing the entire county. And in fact, all the counties around there that got the newspaper. It cost taxpayers a lot of money to bring it halfway across the state, so not everyone in the jury pool already knew all the facts.
Casenet lets you track individual court cases. You can review charges, see which lawyers are involved, and find out when an accused criminal's next court hearing is. But more and more cases awaiting trial are being hidden from public view. Audrain County Prosecutor Jacob Schellebarger says it has become standard practice in the 12th Circuit, which includes Audrain and Montgomery counties.
We've had jurors that have come in that have said, of course it used to be the case where they'd say, oh yeah, I looked on Casenet and I know that this is a criminal case and I know that this person so-and-so is here for trial and I know that he's been around because when I ran his name back through Casenet I found all these other cases, and that's not someone that we want to be on a jury.
Schellebarger says knowing which motions have been filed can be a problem.
By reading those files, I think it is possible for jurors to form an opinion because we do a lot of arguing in our motion practice. When jurors are asked to look at cases at jury trial, we're asking them to decide the facts and the evidence based on what's in front of them, the evidence and testimony that they see and hear at trial.
James says he's not trying to hide information from the public. He says he needs to protect his client's right to a fair trial.
It's to prevent improper disclosure to basically corruption of jury pools. That's what we're trying to avoid.
But the ACLU's Tony Rothert calls that a solution in search of a problem.
To keep records secret on the presumption that there's going to be a mass consumption of information, and then that people who are prospective jurors are going to lie about having that information is just not reality.
I think that's a very delicate topic, and I certainly appreciate that concern. I think that concern should be addressed. This is a very new issue, and I don't think anyone has any concern about the public knowing when hearings are or when the trial is. I was actually under the impression that the clerk would still give out that information despite the higher setting.
Komarzan's case is visible again, but you can't see his charges. You would still need to go to the courthouse to see the entire file. James says there probably should be an intermediate setting that would still let people see the most essential information without needing to call. Reporting in Jefferson City, Garrett Bergquist, KRCG 13.
We asked state courts administrators how often cases are hidden from online public view. They told us it is not something they track. If you want to know how to use Casenet to search for criminal cases in your area, go to our website, krcgtv.com, and click on the link to this story. You will find a video tutorial on how to use the site.